Welcome, strikers, to my Kazan breakdown. So, the umbrella character that I predicted that would be coming out came out. It wasn't quite a prediction. I mean, they pretty much told us it was going to happen. And I'm going to break down his abilities for you here so that you can understand him easier, because he seems complex, but he's really not that bad. So, first off, I really love this guy's design. He is dope looking. Also, his name is sick. He kind of reminds me of Bashara from Blue Lock. And he has two forms, which is closed and open umbrella, which then gives him 8 abilities, as you can see here, including changing up his strike. So this is really good because in scenarios where you are reaching a 50, he is actually one of the only characters without using an ability that he will now be always able to win. So instead of it being a 50 strike war, he now has a 100 strike war. Because if he stacks his player model over you, you can see that it is roughly, it's this much farther. So this is the center line. They have it here for comparison. It's about a core's length away from their strike, and he can hit it beyond, it's like 2 core lengths. So that's pretty insane. So you'll be able to win as an offender and a defender. As an offender. So if you are offending the ball and their goalie hits it to them, you'll be able to strike the core before they can reach it. So they will have to position knowing that he has this ability. That is pretty nuts. I'll explain how furled and unfurled works later. Here we're going to see the use of his primaries. So this is his furled, it's closed umbrella hook. It's not anything crazy looking. It looks like a Rasmus hook. It doesn't seem to send the ball hyper. It's just like a basic strike. The thing is, it would be neat for running up after somebody, hooking them so that you can get to the core before them, and for situations like this, where he could not strike it to set himself up. Here he uses his primary again, except for it unfurls this time, and it gives it a T, a wide smack, which he actually missed here, but then Dubu hits it straight into it. So that's pretty insane. How the primaries seem to work, it seems like you will probably get 2 different cooldowns. So it looks like, boom, he primaries here, and then he primaries again with a separate cooldown that will unfurl it. I don't know if you will need to use the J part to then unfurl. It's how it appears throughout the video. It looks like when you use an ability, it will then go to the open state, and when you use another ability, it will go to its closed state. But we're not exactly sure. It's not fully explained. So here he uses a dash and uses his ultimate. Don't get this confused. This isn't him using his secondary twice. He's using his special. Here he sees Luna's weak. He has a dash. It looks like it's gonna be thin. I have a feeling this is only a dash. He uses his special to collide, because then it makes him stop to do an AoE. So I bet his special can't be used raw. It can only be used with abilities. So here he's using his secondary when it is in an open state, and then he has to use his ultimate to do a slam down. Otherwise, I imagine that it just kind of floats you back down. But it's crazy that he has his own elusive. That's really nice. A few characters have that, like Zentaro ult. So here he is using it to score the goal. As you can see, it's open. Here's the secondary. There's his ultimate. Boom. Pretty simple, pretty simple. His mobility looks insane. I'm really excited. So here we have an open state umbrella. He uses the ultimate to slam down after using secondary, and then he hooks, and as you can see, the hook is a minor stun, boop, but it doesn't drag him really far, and it seems to lock you in place when you use it. So maybe my theory about being able to walk behind somebody, stun them, and get to the core first is not true. So then he hooks them for a minor stun, so he's in the furled state. So now he has to dash and use ultimate, which he does, to do the AoE. He strikes, but then he uses the unfurled primary, which is the T-Blast, to kill the goalie. I want to point out, he does this whole combo when Luna is at full health. Now, I know you're thinking this looks insane. Luna could have evaded this. When he goes up and you see the slam down, right here, evade. And that whole cycle of death goes away. He has to wait. It is a small stun, a very slight stun, a very slight stun again, and then a pushback because of the shatter. It's not actually all that insane. So that's Kazan. His toolkit looks insane on paper. I mean, when I first saw this video, I don't know about you, but I was like, no shot they give this character 8 abilities. That's crazy. Characters like this in League of Legends didn't come out until like Season 7 reworks. So to put into perspective, we never saw a character like this in a game like League till way later. And yes, they destroyed the game. I don't think in this case it's going to destroy the game, but this character is insanely powerful. His strike wars are insane. Striking is 90% of the battle in this game. The fact that his can almost guarantee that you'll win them is pretty insane. You'll have to balance between using abilities to bring out your umbrella and to put it away. I don't think that these indicators where it was saying O is indicative of that you will push a key. I don't think you'll be pushing C and pushing O to open it and close it. I think the passive is he uses an ability, it goes small. You use an ability, it goes big. You use an ability, it goes small. So you have to balance that and memorize it. I don't think it will be that complex. There's, again, characters in League are just like this. I think as far as new characters, he's going to destroy Finny in playability and in viability. In fact, I think you could play him as a goalie, maybe. I'd be excited to try. But yeah, he's definitely a power forward. This character is going to rock the game's world. I bet he's going to be permabanned. Yeah, it just feels good to see the character I predict coming out. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below about this character. He is pretty insane, and I'm super pumped to try and use him. But while you're down there, don't forget to like and subscribe. Really appreciate you. Season 2, baby. I'm pumped. I'm going to see you out there in the core strike field, strikers. I can't wait. I'll see you next time. Peace.